What's up, guys? Check this out, man. You already know what it is. Welcome to My Tool Media. Check this out, man. Right here, we got a nice little tool haul from Snap-on. This is a good little guapa cash right here, spent cash money in my Snap-on dealer's hands, man. Y'all ready to see what I got, man? Let's go. All right, man. So check this out, guys. So right here, I got a nice little tool haul from Snap-on Tools. Now, I did not get all of this together. I actually got these two together. And then I got this and then this just recently, okay? So I actually got into all of these tools. Now, I did not pay full price for any of this other than this here, okay? I got all of this on trade-ons. Now, what I'm doing is, a lot of you know I had all of the Snap-on power tools. Well, I recently just invested in Milwaukee earlier this year, made content with it. Sorry about that. Made content with my Milwaukee tools. And I became a Milwaukee partner, right? And with that, I've had a good little insight into the Milwaukee power tool world, right? Well, that leads me into the conclusion of trading in all of my Snap-on power tools now. So actually, I got this, and this from trading in my Snap-on power tools back into my Snap-on dealer and getting these wrench sets, okay? It's because I would much rather have Snap-on hand tools than Snap-on power tools when it comes down to the nitty and gritty of it, right? Snap-on power tools are good, but they are extremely overpriced, and I just can't justify it to anyone, okay? But I don't regret buying them for my experiences, for review purposes, and for just letting you guys know what it is and what it ain't. This is what I do, okay? What I do is expensive, but what I do is I love reviewing tools for you guys to enjoy, okay? Now, getting to the tools that I got for these trade-ins, okay? So right here, I actually got a Snap-on Flank Drive Plus wrench set, okay? Snap-on Flank Drive Plus Metric, Snap-on Flank Drive Plus Standard right here, okay? And the Metric is the big jumbo sizes, if you want to call it that, all the way from 20 up to 24 millimeter, okay? So this is the part number right here for this particular set. See if I can get it to you guys right here. Yeah, here it is. That's the part number right there, P8KKBO87, okay? Or it could be this number. I'll specify which number it is, actually, for real. But yeah, so this is the Metric, 20 to 24, and this is the Standard, all the way 15/16 to the big 1 1/8, okay? So now they have like two or three different jumbo sets that go from 15/16 to 1 1/8. Then it has one that goes all the way up to like 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 or something like that. So they have 2 or 3 different sizes of jumbo wrenches, but they all go up and up in size, okay? Because Snap-on just for some reason, don't sell all the wrenches together. And all the wrenches that they do sell together is like $3K. Like, I didn't want to spend all that at once, so I got them all in pieces from different trade-ins. So that's what I did right here, man. So Snap-on Metric Jumbo, Snap-on Standard Jumbo. Let's go to the next. And then the next set of wrenches I actually got right here is the jumbo sizes, or the bigger sizes, of Flank Drive Plus ratcheting wrenches, okay? So these are the ratcheting wrenches all the way from 21 millimeter, get that to 21 millimeter, and up to 24 millimeter. Now it actually goes from 21, 22, it skips 23, and then goes to 24. I really wish it had the 23. Do I ever in life need a 23? No, but you just don't like skip sets, right? But, you know, for the wrenches of the quality that it is, I believe it's okay. So this is the Flank Drive Plus. All of these that I got right here, the Metric, right, the Standard wrenches, all of these are Flank Drive Plus. What is the Flank Drive? Well, the Flank Drive is actually kind of the anti-slip feature that is on the box end, okay? The Flank Drive Plus actually have that same feature, anti-slip feature, on the open end. So now you have an anti-slip feature on the open end with better grip. So they actually sell Flank Drive, and then they sell Flank Drive Plus. This is the Flank Drive Plus with the added open end anti-slip. Same for the ratcheting wrenches I got right here. Flank Drive Plus system. Okay, so if you just kind of new in the game, you're not knowing the difference of the Flank Drive and then Flank Drive Plus. Flank Drive Plus, you have the anti-slip on the open end. Flank Drive, just plain old Flank Drive, you will not have this anti-slip on the open end right here. All right, and it's just slightly cheaper than this right here. So I would say for the little extra money, go ahead and get the Flank Drive Plus. Right, so ratchet wrenches. All right, I think it is an 82 design. Now that part number is, okay, I got the box right here. It's the part number right here. SOXRM703A. All right. 2022-24. All right. Now I don't have the standard because I don't really use standard at all, really, when it comes down to wrenches. So I don't have the standard, but this is the metric right here. Pretty good ratchet wrenches, man. I have the 8 to 19. So I decided to go ahead and get the 21, 22, and 24 in the set, man, because the way my actual, mine is set up, my wrenches just got to match. Okay. It got to match. If I got snap-on wrenches, then I'm gonna have the snap-on jumbo wrenches too, right? But this right here is the snap-on Flank Drive Plus, Flank Drive 12-point half-inch drive sockets. Okay, now I didn't think I needed these 12-point and a half-inch drive, but the problem was I was actually doing a starter on a Cummins, I believe. It could have been a Cummins engine, and it had 12-point nuts and 12-point bolts in the mounting part of the starter. So the starter had mounting 12-point bolts. All right. So I had my affordable Capri sockets, and the 12-point bolt was actually rounded off. So I spent about an hour, man, wasting time trying to get that damn bolt off. I even used a extractor, rounding the bolt off even more, trying to get that bolt off. And there was a 10 millimeter 12-point socket, right? Well, my foreman, he saw me struggling. He said, "Hey, you good over there?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm just fighting with this bolt right here." This man went to his toolbox. He got out a 10 millimeter 12-point, this socket here, snap-on socket. And I'm talking about it grabbed that rounded off 12-point bolt and ripped it right off, man. And I could not believe my freaking eyes. I was like, bro, I've been fighting with this bolt for an hour, and you're telling me this snap-on socket got it off within 30 seconds. That is fucking ridiculous. So I had to go spend more money. And here we freaking are. Right now, it wasn't that much. It was about $380. Considering that it's snap-on, I expect it to be like 500. But this is the actual half-inch drive shallow. They also have deep as well. I'll probably eventually invest in the deep eventually. I don't need it right now. I'll wait until I do need it. Funny story, my dealer actually drop shipped this set to my shop. So I saw him on Thursday. He knew that I needed them now. He drop shipped them, and they came to the shop Friday. So instead of me waiting a whole week for him to get the order and bring it back to me like a normal kind of dealer would, right? He said, "You know what? I know you may need these soon as possible, so I'll drop ship these sockets to you, and you might just get it tomorrow." And I'll be damned, tomorrow around noon, they ended up at the shop in my toolbox, and that was freaking amazing. I wonder why a lot of dealers don't just drop ship orders like that when you have an order like that. That actually makes a little bit more sense. So, I have a new Snap-on dealer from the past 6 months, and he gained my trust with that one. He really gained my trust with this move right here, man. So kudos to him. I don't think I showed y'all the part number. Here's the part number right here. Where are we at? Bada boom. 315I, if that's IMDMYA. Okay. 10 to 24, no skips. 12-point half-inch drive. I also have 3H drive, shallow and deep. So if you need those, they got that too. But I came to find out that the reason why it grabbed that rounded off 12-point like it did is because of that flank drive technology, the system that they use, right? Kind of that anti-slip feature. It grabbed that rounded off bolt. I remind you, I used an extractor on that bolt, trying to get it out. So that bolt was extremely rounded off. This grabbed that bad boy like it was soap and water and just took it right off. I couldn't fucking believe it because I spent an hour on that job. But anyway, let me stop ranting, man. Y'all don't understand the frustration I had with that job, man. Like an hour on a boat trying to get it off. Extractors wouldn't work. Nothing wouldn't work. And he brings a snap-on socket, and now I had to spend more money. You know, whatever, right? But anyways, y'all know what it is, man. Shoot your questions out in the comment section, your questions, your remarks, your statements, man. If you had a similar story to mine with these snap-on sockets, man, let me know what y'all think, man, because when they say all tools are not created equal, it's true. All tools just are not created equal. Now, are some tools hella expensive and overpriced? Yeah. Some tools are hell of expensive and overpriced. But once you know, see past all of that, you realize all tools are not created equal, man. It just is what it is. When it comes to hand tools, Snap-on is just one of the best, regardless of what's affordable and what's not, and regardless of what, Harbor Freight does next, or regardless of what Amazon has on sale. Like, Snap-on tools are just one of the best. Now, they don't always have the best everything, but what they're the best at, they're the best at. They claim that, right? Anyways, I know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff that YouTube would like to say at the end of your videos. You know what it is. Be easy.